Nigri ni Mwanzo. Goal is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son, S-U-N, Mother Nature, Mother Earth. In the name of the true begotten Son, Emmanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L, whose name means God with us, Matthew 1:23. In the name of the true motherland, Nigritia, Nigratia, which means land of the gods. Ki Swahili, Tower of Babel, man's first tongue. Amani kutoka you, peace from above. How you doing? Good to be here. As we welcome to Blacks, BLAX, Black BLACJ TV, where I expound upon our foreparents and what they did. Today, Sabbath, Fubahawa Sab Siku, happy seventh day. And on the seventh day, I teach knowledge. I teach the book of life. I imitate, emulate, copy my big brother, Imanuel, reading from the book of life. Kidibucha Uzima, reading from the New Testament of Emmanuel, reading from the Epistole to the Israelites. I'm going to say again, I'm reading from the Epistole to the Israelites. There is no E in the next vowel group you will learn is sometimes called the eta because it indicates the E sound as in red. Is there an E in Hebrew? In Hebrew? Is there an E in Hebrew? No. Excuse me. Genesis 14:13, when they first put that title on my forefather, out of nowhere, God allowed them to do that because no, the Hebrew alphabet does not have a letter for the E sound. Huh? Wait a minute. Is there an E in Hebrew? But what y'all call it? Hebrew. One more time. There it is. I am teach knowledge. I am teach the epistole to the Israelites, chapter 2. Therefore, we must give the more earnest heed to the things we have heard, lest we drift away. For if the word spoken through angels proved steadfast, and every transgression and disobedience receive a just reward, how shall we escape if we neglect so great a salvation, which at the first began to be spoken by Emmanuel and was confirmed to us by those who heed him? Goals also bearing witness both with signs and wonders, with various miracles and gifts of the Holy Spirit according to his own will. Question mark. For he has not put the world to come, of which we speak, in subjugation to angels. But one testified in a certain place, saying, what is man that you are mindful of him, or the son of man that you take care of him? You, the son of man, you have made him a little lower than the angels. You have crowned him with glory and honor and set him over the works of your hands. You have put all things in subjugation under his feet. For in that he put all in subjugation under him, he left nothing that is not put under him. But now we do not yet see all things put up under him. But we see Emmanuel, who was made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor, that he, by the grace of God or gods, might taste death for everyone. Whoa, I like that. The taste of death The taste of death, baby. That's where that has come from. For it was fitting for him, for whom are all things, and by whom are all things, and bringing many sons to glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through suffering. For both he who sanctifies and those who are being for both he who sanctifies and those who are being sanctified are all of one, for which reasons he is not ashamed to call them brethren, saying, I will declare your name to my brethren. In the midst of the assembly, I will sing praise to you. And again, I will put my trust in him. And again, here I am and the children whom God has given me. Inasmuch then as the children have partaken of flesh and blood, he himself likewise shared in the same, that through death he might destroy him who had the power of deceit, that is, Satan, and release those who through fear of death were all their lifetime subject to bondage. For indeed, he does not give aid to angels, but he gives aid to the seed of Abraham. Therefore, in all things, he had to be made like his brethren, that he might be a merciful and faithful high priest in things pertaining to God of gods, to make propitiation for the sins, propitiation for the sins of the people. For in that he himself has suffered being tempted, he is able to aid those who are tempted. What heard? For in that chapter 18, last verse, for in that he himself has suffered being tempted, he is able to aid those who are tempted. One more time. I don't think you heard what he said. Verse 17. No, verse 16. For indeed he does not give aid to angels, but he does give aid to the seed of Abraham. One more time. To the seed of Abraham. I am in and of Abraham. See, I don't declare that I am. Book of Life declares that I am. The Book of Life declares that in my book, it says the Israelites. In my book, it says the Israelites. In my book, it says the Israelites, because I know what they see it. Their people told me, no, no. The Hebrew alphabet does not have a letter for the E sound. That's what it said. Now, let's go over here. Yes, Hebrew has an E vowel sound, but not a dedicated E. Hebrew has E vowel sounds, but not a dedicated E. Explain that to yourself. What do you mean as you're looking at what you've been saying? Hebrew. Yes, Hebrew has E vowel sounds, but not a dedicated E. So it can't be E. Wait a minute, hold up. You're saying it ain't an E, but it is an E, but it's not a dedicated E. Explain to me, to yourself, what do you mean it's not a dedicated E? What do you mean? But you're telling me, wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute. No, does not. Then the other one says the same thing, even though it says yes. What does it say? No, does not. Then over here, yes, it does, but not a dedicated. One more time. I am reading from the book, the Epistle to the Israelites, for knowledge for a that my big brother Joseph is an Israelite, not a Hebrew. Excuse me, I know for a fact that my big brother Joseph is an Israelite, not a Hebrew. I know this for a fact. Genesis 14:13, they just threw the term Hebrew on Jacob, on Yaakov. Yeah, they took the term Hebrew and threw it on him. Genesis 14:13, Hebrew. Because other than that, one more time, they threw that on him. Go, Tower of Babel allowed them to throw that on there so that the chosen ones can, in this day and age, seated it up to go and see through what is right and what is wrong. Excuse me. See the difference between R-I-G-H-T and R-I-T-E. Excuse me. See the difference between R-I-G-H-T and the difference between R-I-T-E. One more time. I don't need nobody to tell me that J-E-S-U-S ain't Jesus. Especially when they ain't gonna tell me that the first letter's J. I'ma say again, can't nobody tell me that J-E-S-U-S is not Jesus, especially after I asked them the first letter and they're going to tell me J. Guarantee 9.5 times out of 10, they're going to say J. That other half time, one of the pure blood's going to hear me. I'm going to say again, one of the pure blood's going to hear me because they're going to hear me when I say Jesus. And they're going to say G because I had it happen. But it's that one half time, that half a time, 9.5 times out of 10, they're going to tell me J because they can't say what they see. I can. Jesus is their goal. Emmanuel, my big brother, is my connection to God as I seated it up, as I paid attention to what my big brother Mark 11:25 says, stand there and pray. One more time, so that when God, who is at the highest peak, seated it down, he gonna see my face. He gonna see me standing up with pride, honor, and the utmost respect in and all God, because I'm on my feet, seated it up. And he will hear me because my voice is going to him, not below, above. Choices. One more time. I'm going to say one more time. They the ones said, no, there is no E in Hebrew. So it's no such thing as Hebrew. There is no E in Hebrew. That's what they said. I didn't say that. I'm going by what they said. Yes, there is an E in Hebrew, but it's not a dedicated E. So in other words, they're saying the same thing. The E don't count. They're saying the exact same thing. That's why they're just putting the word yes in the front. But they're telling you on the back end the truth. It's not dedicated E. What do you mean it's not a dedicated E? It's not an E. Time. That's their AI said that. See, I'm already knowing. Go to God. One more time. They didn't create AI. That's why they can't control AI. That's why when I seen a video where they asked him about if he came to Earth, what would he want to be? He said black. He said black. Excuse me. That was AI. What them folks thought? That they were going to create something that was going to truly degrade, go to gold, chosen people. Nice try. Nice try. Just like the Taylor Latino. Nice try. Nice try. Y'all didn't hear Trump, though. I don't think you heard Trump. That's the main reason he getting them out of here. So that the black folks ain't gonna have no excuses not to go to work. Not to go to work. They're gonna be able to go and get jobs because the ones who've been undercutting and disrespect them is out the way. One more time. They're gonna be out the way. All that coming to America. We're going to God praise his chosen people who rule the world as the world imitate everything we do. They really thought they were going to come here and desecrate God of gods. Nice try. Won't work. No one. Did you hear what he said? I'm here for the seed of Abraham. Oops. I'm here for the seed of Abraham. I'm not here about no angels. Angels? What? Angels? What are you talking about? Some angels? I'm not here about no angels, partner. I'm not here about no angels. He said, 15, and release those who, through fear of death, were all their lifetime subject to bondage. For indeed, he does not give aid to angels, but he does give aid to the seed of Abraham. Excuse me. The seed of Abraham. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. I'm just saying. One more time. I'm not trying to deceive you. That's their job. That's why they give you the Bible. I give you what it called a self, the book of life, 7 times in Revelations. But never once it called itself Bible because it's not. One more time, that ain't on me. That's on me, knowledge, go to God as he knows me. And I was told I am the reflection in and of, the replication in and of, I am copy in and of Emmanuel. Matthew 1:23, Imanuel. That's because I'm the only one on the face of this earth who speaks upon my big brother with nothing but pure honor and the utmost respect. I'm the only man on the face of this earth who sees Jesus and says Jesus. Because Jesse is Jesse in English and Spanish, and nobody can tell me. You change to 2 letters in the back. You change Jesse on the back end and put US, now it's Jesus and Jesus. Not to me. I'm in and of the pure blood, period. One more time. It ain't because I want to be, because I am. One more time. That's why I speak upon my big brother, and I teach knowledge. Now, one more time. They said there is no E in Hebrew. Hebrew. They said. Then they said, yes, it is, but it's not a dedicated E. One more time. Free your mind. You ask for follow. The kingdom of heaven is within. One said no E in Hebrew. Then the other said, yes, it is, but it's not dedicated. See, one more time. It's up to you. If you want to keep looking, then you can look at Hebrew and say Hebrew. You can do that. It's easy. It's easy. But I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it because it says no. I can't do it. Because it says yes, but it's not a dedicated. Yes. Yes, but it's not dedicated. Huh? What do you mean? It's not an E. One said no, it's not an E. The other said yes, it's an E, but it's not an E because it's not dedicated. Free your mind to ask for Father. Seated it to God of goals. Give him his glory as he gives you yours because you rise to make another day. One more time. I am here by, through, in, and of the covenant of my forefathers. For I am in another seed of Abraham. Oh, I am. Yes, I am. I am in and of. Nope. I am in and of Adam. My father, my big brother, the father of fathers on, in, and of earth. On, in, and of earth. One more time. Free your mind. Ask for Father. The kingdom of heaven is within. All you got to do is commit yourself to Matthew 123. So that when you look at Matthew 125, you cross that out and you put Emmanuel there. And from that point forward. Oh, and don't forget, you got to peel that off. You got to peel that Bible stuff off and put on there in your own handwriting, Book of Life. So that every time you're picking up your book, you're reading your Book of Life. One more time. I'm telling you how to do it. I'm showing you how to do it. We're going to go show me. By, through, in, and of my big brother, our big brother, Imanuel. That's how it be. Nigri ni Mwanzo. Gold is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man, Adam, called son, S-U-N, Mother Nature, Mother Earth. In the name of the true begotten Son, Emmanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L, whose name means God with us, Matthew 1:23. In the name of the true motherland, Nigritia, Nigratia, which means land of the gods. Ki Swahili, Tower of Babel, man's first tongue. Amani, Utoka, peace from above. Trip seas, cool, calm, collected, WWW, hope, wide world. Emmanuel to break the spell that they in. Emmanuel to break the spell that they in. Emmanuel to break the spell that they in. Did you hear what he said? Men. It's on us men. So the women, the helpmate, so the women can go back to being what they're supposed to be, which is helpmates. So that the women can go back to being what they was created as. Helpmate. Lady Coretta Scott King and my mama.